Okay, morning guys. Hopefully yesterday went well. It's super exciting that we're doing complex numbers at the moment, and hopefully you found yesterday's lesson okay. If you had any issues accessing the textbook, please do let me know. I haven't had any response yet, so I'm assuming it's all okay. Today we're continuing with complex numbers. I've created a new page for you here, the 24th of. Please can you put all your work for today in this page? I'm going to create a new page each lesson, so just put it in the right page. And today we're looking at multiplying complex numbers. Really, really easy. And let's make a start. Okay, multiplying complex numbers. Here we go. So multiplying complex numbers. The date is the 24th, which is in the top there. No, you need to start by saying multiplying complex numbers. Now we need to start by making a note that I, hopefully you will now remember, I is the square root of minus 1. So I squared must be, well, that would just be minus 1, wouldn't it? You're just squaring it. Minus 1. I cubed, you would get, well, it's I squared times I, which is going to be minus I. And then I to the power of 4, well, that's I squared times I squared. So that would just be 1. And what it does is it sort of goes in a bit of a repeat. So I to the power of 5, well, that would be I to the power of 4. So 1 times I, which would equal I. And basically it just it sort of repeats down in this fashion here. Okay, which we're going to have a look at maybe in an example later on. Right, EG1, straight in with an example, 2 plus 3i, and the question might be expand and simplify this, expand and simplify that, and you do it exactly as you would normal brackets. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times minus 2 minus 4i, and then we've got plus 12i there. And then here we've just got to be a little bit careful with our negatives. We've definitely got minus 6, and then we've got I squared. So that would be minus 6 times minus 1. We end up with 8 minus 4i plus 12i plus 6. And then that's 14 plus 8i. That would be our answer, okay, if we were to multiply it out and simplify it. Now, you can do this on the calculator as a check. So I'm going to show you how to do this. You'll find this pretty cool. So I've got a emulator here. Where is it? There we go. Okay, sorry. I'm out. Technical issues here. Right, okay, so we've got an emulator. Now, in order to get the complex mode up, you would go to menu, not menu, yep, menu, scroll down, have a go at this until you find complex, keep going down until you find complex, equals. Right, now you know you're in complex mode because the I button comes up here, and this is really useful. And then I can literally just type in 2 plus 3i, and then 4 minus 2i, and then if I press equals, well, that's good. So my answer is correct there, okay? Right, okay, so we might be using that, we'll slot that over there. We're going to do another example now. So EG2, we've got 3 plus 2i to the power of 5, and it might be find the first 3 terms in ascending powers of I. Okay, this maybe have a think about this, but this is basically a binomial expansion question to some extent. So your first term, 3 to the power of n. Second term is going to be 5, choose 1, 3 to the power of 4, 2i. And then the third term, 5 choose 2, 3 to the power of 3, 2i squared. Okay, let's just tidy that up a little bit. 3 to the power of 5 is 243. This one here, 5 choose 1 times 3 power 4. 405 times 2, 810 I, and then the last one is 5 choose 2 times 3 cubed, which is 27, times 2 squared, which is 4, and so it's going to be 1080 I squared, which is going to be 243 plus 810i, and I squared is minus 1, isn't it? So it's minus 1080. Okay, it does keep going. And if I can tidy that up, actually, 243 minus 80 minus 837 and I. Now, that would be the first 3 terms. Now, obviously, if I could do this, I could expand the whole thing, in theory, in my calculator. If I do 3 plus 2i power of 5, and you'll notice that it is different to this, and you might have to think to yourself, well, why is it different? Well, it's different because we haven't included, we've got 2 more terms, haven't we? We haven't included that term or that term, and both of those terms are going to have a difference. They are going to change this. So this is a bit of a strange question, but it's something that they could, in theory, ask, but your calculator will give a different answer because you've only estimated it from the first 3 terms here. Okay, right, that's it for today's session. I do want you to do, again, some work from the textbook. So this time it's page 6, exercise 1C. Don't use your calculator, but you can as a check. What I want you to do is questions 1. Let's just do I. Question 2. I want you to do the whole of question 2. Question 3. Question 3 looks quite good as well. Or in fact, I'm going to make you do question all the way up to question 9 because they're not that long. So basically, you've got to do the whole exercise, but question 1, just do A and I. Don't do the whole of that. You can use your calculator as a check. Upload to OneNote. And again, I'll be on Teams if you've got any issues. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.